Happy June, everyone. New month, new energy, and on a Monday, a new week. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend and you're enjoying this beautiful day. A little windy, but again, I live on an island, so the winds are to be expected, right? Anyway, I have a whole bunch of stuff written down, and I had a whole plan here, and they just took me to a whole other trajectory, right? I was asking a question again while I was shuffling, and then I peeped the bottom of the deck. Next new moon. But it's what everything that came behind that, okay? So that was a question for me. But what they want me to talk about is the new moon and the full moon. Because I think a lot of people still get it confused. In fact, I know a lot of people still get it confused because there's a very good content creator that I follow, and she was talking about in one of her videos and everything and manifesting and yada 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 with this moon. That's not what full moons are for. Full moons, I mean, was it a big moon? Yeah, because it's the blue moon, right? The once in a blue moon. Okay, it's usually like something that's big that you don't expect and things like that, right? But full moons are for letting go and releasing and shedding light on things and what was done in the dark being illuminated, right? Manifestations come into fruition for some. New moons are for your manifesting, if that's what you choose to call it or whatever, okay? Creating goals, same difference, right? Planting your seeds are done on new moons. So for those of you that still get it confused and weren't sure, or maybe you didn't know at all, I had a woman pop up in my feed saying about how she felt with this moon, right? And she was so emotional and crying and this and that, and her being a Pisces. And, you know, I answered her back saying, well, Pisces was going to be one of the ones to feel it, right? And I'm not surprised that she was emotional and stuff, because Pisces being one of the water signs, right? And it's like, and I said to her, you know, just feel your feels and let it go, right? It brought up unfinished business. It brought up a lot of different things if you paid attention to the things that were coming to the surface, right? Which a lot of people don't. Hold on a sec. Anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Today's energies are, the overall energy is an 8, right? 8's infinity. You know, what goes around comes around. 8 is also abundance. 8 is staying in alignment with things that are suitable to your values. Okay. A 1 energy could be a pushy energy. People tend to be blunt and different things, right? You tend to have this kind of like, come on, get up and go energy. Try to channel that energy into productive things like exercise or a walk and different things like that, instead of directing it at people, so to speak. Okay. 3s and 4s are showing themselves a lot today. 3 crows, as soon as I got here. 3 crows are about new beginnings, right? It's new. It's transformation. I wanted to get what I wrote. It's transitions. It's new beginnings. Strong divine protection, right? So new beginnings, rebirth. Could be literal birth, could be a new marriage, could be a fresh start for some, right? 2, divine guidance, support. It's crows represent, they are the intermediate, the moderators, so to speak, between the spiritual and the physical realm, okay? And it's also a sign that you're being watched over by your spirit guides and your ancestors and different things like that, okay? Thirdly, it's a mind-body-spirit connection. Balance your mind, body, and spiritual well-being, right? Align your thoughts, your actions, and your beliefs. Again, 3s. 3s are harmony, mind, body, spirit, connection, okay? 313 presented itself. Again, here we go with the 3s and the 1. Okay, 313, decide today. Right, the choice is yours. Some of you have a choice to make. You've already required enough information. Whether the choice is to walk away from something, people, places, things, whatever. You've done your research. You've been shown plenty of times how people are treating you, how your work environment, whatever it is for you, okay? They're telling you that you have enough to make your decision. 333, equilibrium. Nurture the mind, body, and spirit. I mean, you can't make it up. They've been throwing this stuff out all day to me. Meditate, work out, create a vision board, right? What in your life needs to be rounded out and balanced is what they want to look at. What kind of daily routine? Like, we get off track, right? I mean, I even get off track. Ain't nobody perfect. We all get off track. So it's time to, it's like they're throwing it out there to kind of like readjust and self-correct, okay? 4s are popping out. 44 especially, divine intervention. Divine intervention. Ask for protection. Ask for the help. They can't help unless you ask for it, right? 441, absorb it. Breathe in spirit. Pray. Whoever, whatever you do something. 144, connect. Communicate with the divine, right? Some of you keep seeing things and you keep denying it or calling it a coincidence or something like that, okay? 414, powerful words. What you speak is what you create, right? What we think and what we speak is what we create. So be careful with your words. Make sure you're staying positive, right? Especially if you have insecurities and anxiety and different things and you dwell on things and you tend to gear to that negative side. Catch it and stop it, okay? Because you don't want to create any negative stuff in your life. 544, inner peace. Calm yourself. Everybody needs to chill. You all need to learn a little bit of patience and just chill and be, right? Some of you haven't made the decision or don't do these things or aren't getting the messages and paying attention to the signs that you're given because you know why? You're always busy. You're always surrounded by people. You're always doing something. You're never in the quiet or out in nature or alone or by yourself so you can pay attention and focus, okay? So be mindful of that. 445, divine timing. Let go of control. Let go of control, okay? When you're alone and you're doing these things, you're not in isolation to be punished. You're there because you're supposed to be paying attention and working on yourself, okay? 1 is architect. You create your life, right? 5s are growth. Only constant we have is change. 401, revive. It's your time to shine. 112, love abounds. Love unlocks all doors. I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. Okay? Feel your emotions and then let that shit go. 411, important relationships. See the value in those that you love. Let's see. So, listen. We're spiritual beings having a human experience. Your spiritual contact, praying, God, your higher power, whatever, is more beneficial to you than some of you understand. And very much needed in this world today. Okay? It's very much needed. Because there's too much division, there's too much hate, there's too much negativity. And we're not getting nowhere with any of that. Okay? So, be the change you want to see in the world. And because again, change, the only thing we can really change is ourselves. But change starts with us, right? So, change yourself, change your experience, change your insides, it changes your outsides, right? Some of you, I believe I'm worthy of feeling good. Some of you are stuck in negative and bad stuff all the time. You think that's all that's there for your life. I don't have to fear my fear. I can use it as a way to get closer to love. Let it in, okay? Wanting more for others puts me in an energy of abundance. You all have a great day, gang. Take care.